I should probably check comments too, now that anyone's awake.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. We're live and awake, apparently, because we live in a strange part of the world. If anyone's here watching, what's wrong with you? Hello, everyone. We're live and awake. If you're not awake watching, then, well, watch the replay and write with us. First of all, I have a big announcement to make. I've joked about it so many times, but then it became reality. I made it. I actually pulled the Clare kauter. After last Monday, I completely disappeared off the face of YouTube. A special thank you goes to Nikki, who actually messaged me to ask if I was okay because I wasn't on YouTube. I felt bad about that. I felt bad about worrying people. Hi, Natalie. Good morning. Why are you awake? Why? I want to go back to sleep so badly. No, not really. I'm being a baby. I've been awake for a while. I'm always awake at this hour, but you know. Why not feel Claire? Why? Well, worse. Why not make Claire feel guilty?
It's 1 hour earlier.
Yeah, it's 1 hour earlier and perfectly fine, but oh, you've not gone to bed yet. That's great.
That makes sense.
Yeah. It's easier than just waking up at stupid o'clock in the morning. So, first of all, I apologize. I will have some videos for you this week. Well, mostly this stream, and then there's a stream on Claire's channel tomorrow morning. And then there's the Descent into Madness stream on Sunday. And in between those, I'll try to post some of the footage I have, because I did film, I just didn't edit and post. So a complete Clare kauter.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did. Although I posted a video yesterday and I just exported one before we came live. So
wow, I'm so proud of you.
I know.
Can't express how proud I am of you. By the way, in other news, I got my bullet journals. I played with that, and I will film a video about them. I'm not very good at it, but it turned out better than expected, because just to shame myself live, I showed this to Tamara. Do you hear it?
Yeah.
Or is it just me?
Just you.
Okay. So this is my ability of drawing a map.
That's beautiful.
I drew that to figure out where everything was in Warriors of Vis. It looks fascinating.
Oh, that's so great.
I mean, I didn't dare show it on the live stream. I showed it to her like before or after. I don't remember. But right now, I've lost all shame I had. Because just to show you a preview, I've realized I'm not that bad. Like, look.
Yeah.
It looks like a 3-year-old. Not a 1-year-old. So progress. What book are you working on, Natalie? And while she replies, maybe we should talk about that too, because we've both switched between projects during that.
Well, I still haven't announced one of mine, so I can't say what it is.
Oh, right. But
I'm announcing it. But it's my secret project.
Okay.
And then the other one is When the Moon, which is the werewolf paranormal romance that I'm working on.
Which one are you writing on today, or is it both?
Probably both. I'll probably switch between them. That's what I've been doing.
Okay, that works. Like, that really works.
I need them both done by the end of the month, so I should probably write the secret one, because it's actually meant to come out this month, and I haven't announced it yet on the 24th. That's hilarious.
Great. That's perfect. You're doing awesome. We're both doing so great. If nobody knew this so far, I'm still struggling to get to my day 2 goal. So
I'm working towards day 5.
Because so far it's been like I wrote 7,000 words and change on the werewolf story, and then I decided I have to change things up a bit, and I started working on the second book in Warriors of Vis, which is called Flight of the Eagle, and I've got like 10,000 words almost on that, which is great. Only 30,000 to go.
Yeah, that's not that many. Yeah, you could do that in 3 days.
Sure. I think we're far enough into this month to know that's not happening.
I had one 8,000 day.
Well,
that felt.
You had one day like that. I
had a good day.
Yeah, I had an almost 5,000 word day. It was 4,900 and change. So yeah. It depends. But on the plus side, I did edit a shit ton of books.
Yeah, you got so much stuff done. And you published.
Yeah, and I had a release. The problem is whenever I make plans to write, I tend to pretend that everything else I have to do will be magically done somehow.
Yeah,
and don't
exactly the same.
And then I realized I had to go through 2 major rounds of editing for gaming and IRL boss fights, and through a proofread. And then I still had the Edge of Hope to finish editing, which was not really an edit as much as rewriting almost everything. Not the plot, just the style it was written in. That was painful. I never felt so much pleasure deleting all the fucking exclamation marks. Right? so many ellipses that weren't needed. Like, just no. Fucking no. So yeah, I'm happy with how it is right now, and it might be re-released on April 30 if nothing else goes wrong. So
it will be. It's definitely coming out then.
Yeah.
Right?
So I think so, because there's this Insta freebie group giveaway I want to be part in. So
oh yeah.
that starts on May 1st. So
okay. Nice.
Let's see what Natalie is working on. The Wolf Riders of Kildara. I hope I didn't butcher the name of your world.
Oh, we're all working on wolf books this month.
Yeah, I stopped. I moved to NaNoWriMo Warriors. But yeah, we've all worked on books. Because I think there was someone else working on a werewolf book. I can't remember who, but there was someone else too. So yeah.
That's funny.
We're in theory sprinting today.
Yeah.
So we'll start the first one at a 1/4 past and go for like 15 minutes, and then take a 10-minute break to just giggle and talk, and then then we switch it to 20 minutes. Let's say.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Sounds great. This will be more writing than I've done in days. So
yeah. I had such a good writing day when I did the stream with Tamara.
Yeah, same.
On her channel. I got
that was my best day, because I wrote during the day and then I wrote with her. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I started to suck again. Like okay, so I didn't butcher it. Awesome. I'm so happy, Natalie. So I usually butcher names because instead of going by instinct and just pronouncing them, I'm going like, how would someone who's, an English-speaking person pronounce that? And it's usually not the right way, because the fantasy names are usually not English inspired. So and I'm like, why didn't it was exactly as I wanted to say it the first time, but I'm an idiot. Oh god. Yeah. Something I wanted to say. Oh yeah. Dragon rules. Like it really rules. And it's absolutely fascinating for anything nonfiction. because I dictated 2 guest posts, which reminds me today I also write the guest post.
Oh,
and it should go live tomorrow, so
maybe you'll write that.
No, I'm doing this because that I know I'm going to get done because it's tomorrow, so I can't postpone it. But the writing, not so sure.
Yeah,
so doing that.
That's fair.
Well, it does, Natalie. It does put the idea of hunky men riding wolves into my head. Not that my head or my mind will ever be very far from the gutter. No, that doesn't happen. Are you okay there? Did you manage?
I'm all good. Yeah, I didn't choke. I'm fine.
We're great. We're great.
Yeah, we're all good. You're going great, guys. Oh man.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you're a little angel. That's why you're writing a book where you thinking about hunky men riding wolves. It's because you're an angel. And I'm not even being sarcastic. You're an angel because you think of the well-being of all the girls and boys out there who are into hot men riding wolves and trying to bring a little pleasure to them. So.
Oh, that's great.
Oh.
Yeah.
Also, I had the revelation this morning. I was out of almond milk.
Oh no.
Yeah. I used some of my mom's cream and it's okay.
Well, I have something that will upset you more than that. I was out of coffee.
No. And you didn't immediately get dressed and go to the shops to get some more coffee?
No. I just drank lots of black tea and pretended.
Yeah. Oh my God, you heathen! I mean, why? It's not coffee. It's not just about caffeine. It's about the taste.
Yeah, but I mean, I like tea as well.
Who cares? It's just
that doesn't factor into it.
It's something you drink when you're sick, Claire. I'm kidding. Obviously, I'm kidding. I'm not trying to offend anyone who enjoys tea. I'm just being silly. This is how you know I've been off YouTube for a while. I'm suddenly worried about people I'm offending.
Oh yeah.
It's like I've forgotten I can offend people without even trying. So. It's great. What do you want? Oh, this is why, by the way. Yeah, okay, go away. Mommy has to work. And by that, I mean giggle on the internet with her friends. I'm a lucky girl. I'm a lucky girl. That's what my, what do you call it? Work entails.
Yeah. It's a very important part.
Yep. Yes, it is. Like, seriously. What are you saying? Oh, there it is. I didn't know why my timer wasn't working and wasn't displaying the exact time I needed it to display, and that was because I'd forgotten to refresh it. I am rocking this.
We're going so well.
We'll announce it after the stream, the sprint. Whatever, sprint, same thing. Okay, everybody go. See you all in 15 minutes.
Okay.
And that's time.
Yay!
Why are you so happy?
Because I just hit 500.
Oh, nice. I have 547.
Oh, 504.
Nice. Let's see. Oh, Tamara, hi. Sorry, we were writing and I didn't check the comments. Also, there might be something wrong with the stream. Let me just refresh it because it seems stuck for me. Oh no, it's okay. It's okay. It was just stuck on my end.
Okay.
Hi, KJ. Nice to see you here.
Hello.
Natalie got, yeah, 440. That's great. That's awesome. We're going to start again in 9 minutes from now. So at 40 past, and we're going to go for 20 minutes this time. Maybe we can even hit like 600 or 700.
Yeah.
So wild. Such wild. So Tamara's making dinner. Can you send some over? Because I didn't have time for breakfast. So dinner food is great. I'll totally take that. I'm kind of craving like a steak.
Okay.
A steak. And
I mean, I can't really help you with that because I don't eat meat, but.
Yeah. I hate you.
I can send you some tofu if you want.
No thanks. No thanks. It doesn't help. If I cut meat, I'd cut like half of the things I can eat. So I'd probably be starving.
I just live on potatoes, so.
Yeah, which I can't really eat because carbs, and I'd probably get to a point where I wouldn't fit into my own room. But I don't do well on carbs. I love carbs, but I just don't do well on them. And there are like half of the legumes I can't eat anyway because of my gallbladder. So if I were to suddenly decide I can't eat meat anymore and needed to become a vegetarian, I'd starve probably or get really sick, and my bladder would go like crazy, and I'd be on migraine pills all the time. It's fascinating. So yeah, that's awesome. I'd still eat eggplant salad, although it's not good for me. I'd probably live off that and bread and tomatoes. I'd die in like a year, but that's okay. Oh, KG is joining our sprints as well, which is absolutely fabulous. I really am surprised there are people writing at this time.
I think it's because we started the hour earlier. Everyone likes being here at this time except you.
I like it though. I like writing first thing in the morning. I just am too lazy to do it. So the thing is, it's not a lot better because it's now it's almost 2:30 a.m. on the East Coast, 1:30 on in the central time zone area, and I think it's pretty much still sort of okay on the West Coast. And for Tamara, it's early for Tamara. Yeah, in California, it's kind of early now. And I think I think that always works with writing because a lot of people write late at night.
Yeah.
So that's great. But we could move all our streams an hour earlier. I don't mind.
It doesn't make any difference to me, really. So.
Yeah, no, it doesn't make any difference to us, but it might make to other people who are.
Yeah, maybe we should do that.
By the way, we have an important announcement to make, and we're making this announcement to make sure it happens at least once.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What announcement is it?
We've decided to do write-ins in May, like every day.
Oh, yeah.
Starting at 9 a.m. my time. Stupid o'clock a.m. everywhere but California. So same time as
in Australia.
Yeah, 4 p.m. in Australia. And some of those, not all of those, will be on YouTube. We'll try to make most of them on YouTube to make sure we are actually writing.
Yeah.
So for the first 2 to almost 3 weeks of May, you'll get that. Which is also my way to compensate for the fact that I'll probably go down to 3 videos a week.
Oh, why?
Because 4 is a really huge deal.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, that's fair.
Because I used to have like 4 with an average of 3 streams per week, sometimes 4. And that's a lot. Look, KJ is super excited about daily writing, so we definitely need to do them.
Yay!
Yeah. And I think if I cut one and don't post on Sundays when I have a stream on Sunday, it will be a bit more manageable. But it doesn't matter because we'll have all the write-ins in May.
Yeah.
So that's great. And also a way for me to make up for the fact that I kind of bailed half through.
Yeah, how could you do that? That's, I can't believe it.
I have this friend who's totally amazing. Her name is Clare. She does it all the time. And I wanted to be cool like Clare. So yeah, keep trying to shame me for this. It works great. Yeah, it is a bit tough to do 4 videos a week. I think at some point when I get my shit together and I pre-film, I'll go back to it.
Yeah.
For now, I mean, my schedule is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
There's a lot to do. And if I say I'm going to do 4 videos a week and there are a couple of weeks per month where I don't do it, I feel like shit.
Okay.
So
I have no guilt about not uploading whatsoever. So
I know, that's why you're so good at it. I mean, I didn't post for a week and I feel bad.
A week? That's no time at all. If it's less than a month, it barely even counts.
Right. Great. Thanks for enlightening me. I'm afraid if I don't post for a month, I would literally have everyone messaging me and asking if I'm still alive.
Yeah, you're too consistent. That's your problem.
Well, I never thought of consistency as a problem before, but I see your point now. I definitely see your point. Oh God. You're horrible. I'm horrible. We're horrible. We're especially consistent when it comes to our writing, people. Like, definitely we're so consistent. That's why we're so behind. KJ, that's true. Some people don't upload for months.
Yeah.
And I think people would worry about everyone I know if they disappeared. It's just that it depends on how you kind of train them.
Yeah. No one expects more from me. That's essentially what we're saying.
Yeah. This time when you said you're going to post daily, I wasn't like waiting for the next video. I was waiting for the day when you stop.
Yeah.
You trained me well. So if you're consistent with your publishing, people would get worried if you stop all of a sudden, obviously. If you're not that consistent, they're like, oh, she's being lazy this week. Great.
Yeah.
We're used to that. Natalie's streams are super fun.
They are.
Because you just go online and stream. No editing, no Premiere Pro crashing on you.
I used to be like nervous about them. It's fine. They're really fine.
Okay, it's time. So let's all write for 20 minutes. I will mute myself because I've been told my keyboard is freaking loud. So I'll see you all in 20 minutes.
Okay.
Get writing. And that's time.
Yay! I got like exactly the same number of words.
Let me just try to compute. You know what? I have a calculator.
I got 567 this time.
Well, it's better.
Just a little.
Sure. True. Let me just see what I did. Oh, 699.
Nice. Well done.
That's surprising. Do you want to do the next one a 15-minute one and then another 20-minute?
Sure.
Cool. So we'll start at 15 past. And until then, let's see what people are saying in the chat. Oh, Natalie got 525, which is awesome.
Nice.
Tamara, we're going to stream for another hour at least, right?
Yeah.
So 2 more sprints, one 15-minute one and one 20-minute sprint, and then we'll see if we're still able to write. We'll reassess. If not, we're going to be here tomorrow at the same time. So, Natalie, I have a Logitech webcam. It's the C222 something. I can look it up. It's pretty good. It's not their most expensive model, but it just gets the job done, and I love it to bits.
I have a Logitech as well.
Yeah?
Yeah, I have no idea what kind it is.
KJ got 329 words, which is awesome. And deleting words sometimes happens. It's inevitable.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, I found it super funny that by the time I finished the edit, rewrite, call it whatever you want, on The Edge of Hope, I had about 4,000 to 5,000 words more, although I deleted like entire paragraphs.
Yeah.
But you know, that happens. I mean, if you try to show things instead of just telling, gets wordy.
I usually end up with a couple thousand more after I finish a first draft when I go back through and.
Not so much. Not so much. I'm kind of at the same number after the first self-edit, and then when I get my first rounds of edits from my editor, I lose about 5%.
That's funny. I'm like the opposite. Alexi's always like, no, you need to write 2 more chapters at the end. Like, it's always I have to write heaps more because I'm an underwriter.
I need to expand stuff sometimes or explain them better, but usually some stuff are just like, you don't need this. You've already said that. Delete. So I lose about 5% because I think I'm a bit of an overwriter. I'm so afraid I'm not explaining things well enough that I kind of go overboard. So yeah, but I usually aim for a certain word count and go over it with by 5 to 10%, sometimes even 20%. So the 5 I lose at the end doesn't really make that much of a difference. So I still have more words than I planned. So I'm really curious because for this one I have like 40,000 words planned, and in theory I should be like 25% in right now. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I might. Wow, I can't believe this. I might actually stay within that word count. I might just have no more than 40,000 words. Wow. 180K on your draft revision.
Deleted 37,000 words. Oh.
But added 67. Wow. Nice.
Oh my goodness.
I keep he said, she said when it's needed. I prefer that. I try to be really aware of how many times I use muttered or whispered or hissed or things like that. I'd rather go with he said, she said, which are simpler and better, and just when I can replace dialogue tags with action tags. That works. But yeah, I mostly have he said, she said. I know there are 20 million ways of replacing these words, but from what I've read and what I've seen, it's better to keep it simple.
Yeah.
With dialogue tags. A lot of people get annoyed by them, so. And I know I have friends who have a problem with dialogue tags and use as little as they need to. And I'm always like, you should add more, because like halfway through the conversation, I don't know who's speaking anymore, especially if there are more than 2 people, then it gets complicated. And I know they're dreadful and repetitive, but they serve a purpose sometimes. I do use less now than I used to.
I think I use more now than I used to, because I used to just write like it was a script and just write. And it was just all dialogue with nothing.
Yeah, I had a period in the beginning where I used like a dialogue tag after every freaking dialogue.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And then I cut a lot of them. And now I cut even more.
Because so like exactly the opposite.
Yeah. I'm like the total opposite. Jesus. But it's really weird to go through something you wrote so long ago, because the book was released in 2014, but I wrote it earlier. So it's been like 7-8 years between me writing it and this edit. And I feel like my writing style has improved a lot since then, which is to be expected. The more you write, that's true. But damn. All those exclamation marks, man. I haven't.
Yeah, I don't know who.
Yeah, I haven't even heard of Harry Wolf, which is awful, probably. I'm going by my own rule of thumb, and it's pretty much, can I understand who's talking without this? Great. Do I need an action tag here to explain the scene? Great. If it's overkill, I remove it. And if I don't remove it, it's fine, because my editor will. She's got this keen eye for fluff. If there's anything unnecessary, she'll remove it. And if there's somewhere where I need to expand more because I'm just not giving enough detail or enough of an emotional response, she's going to point it out. Like, I can't get anything past her. Maybe typos. But that's for
that's not really
that's not
really her job.
But I think she now keeps an eye on typos because of the typos I am known for. She always tells me I'm like in her top 10, top 5 most funniest ever. And at some point I was on the first 3 spots. All of them were my typos.
And then I had one back when I used to edit. It was like the funniest thing I've ever read, which was he wrapped his arms around her waist, but it was the wrong waist.
I did that too. And it was in the middle of a sex scene. My editor was dying. She was like in the comments, I don't know if this is the grossest or the funniest thing ever. And at some point I had a comment from her, and she was like, I'm not sure whether in Romania you drink beers instead of beer. So maybe clarify it here. Oh yeah, I totally agree with that. The more you write, the better you get at it, especially if you go through edits and reviews for it. Like that usually points you in the right direction, as in you figure out where your weaknesses are, what you need to write more. But I think one important thing to say here is that you have to pay attention about the writing advice you take and how much you use it, because at a certain point, I was so concerned about the white room syndrome that I was giving way too many details about shit in a house, and my editor was like, "Who cares? Like, why do you need to have like an almost architectural plan of this house? Like, nobody cares, nobody will remember." And I'm like, because I've been listening to all these videos and watching all these videos about white rooms, and she was like, "God damn it, that's not what you're supposed to be doing. Like, don't go into overkill, Alina. Like, tone it down. Tone it down." I mean, like, I don't usually describe a lot of the setting unless it matters. Which is okay. I'm not like pretending there is no setting and never explaining it. But nobody cares how many rooms a castle has. But they might care what the room of the character looks like. When he's in the room. If you never place them in the room for more than 5 seconds, nobody cares again. So yeah. Natalie says, I cringed when I started doing the rewriting work on my first novel. I put it next to what I was writing in my 9th book, and I can see how bad it looks. Yeah. I really get it. I was kind of prepared for it this time because there was some time between when I wrote the 2nd book in the Bad Blood series and when I released it. So I kind of had to go through self-edit after a few years for like 60% of the book and then complete it. And I knew what to expect. I've done it before. But for some reason, I had this idea that because of the Edge of Hope having an editor, because of that fact, I expected it to be less sucky. That's where I went wrong. I'm not saying my editor didn't do a good job making my book better than what I've submitted, probably. But yeah, I think I would have needed a harsher. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. I really am not. I can't remember how the editing went and how much I changed because it's been like 4 years. But yeah. I mean, I'm thinking what would have happened if I would have sent this to my editors now. How they would have reacted if they were like, this is a published book by you. Okay, let's get all the red ink in the world.
Oh man.
Yeah, teenagers don't really care about home decor. They might care about fashion. That they might care. Or, cars, how they look like, maybe computers. Depends.
Oh, we starting?
Oh, yeah, we have to start. Yeah. Go. Bye, people. We'll see you at 1/2 past. And time.
Yay!
Why are you so happy?
Because I need a break.
Same. I think this is the worst word count so far today.
Definitely.
1, 2, 4, 6. Yep, 483.
I think mine is lower than that. 413.
Oh, it's 2 a.m. for you. Oh, sorry, words fall first. Welcome here. I think you are writing a werewolf story. I'm not sure. Anyway, yeah, it's super late. We started like an hour and a half ago, and we're doing it again tomorrow. If you're awake for that, that's great. Natalie got 209 words.
Nice.
Toilet breaks are perfectly good excuses. I have no excuse for how low my word count is, so.
Oh. I'm nearly up to 2,000 for the day, though.
With or without the 400 before this?
With it.
With it? Okay. I have like almost 1,800. Almost.
I'm on about 1,500.
I think with the next sprint, which, by the way, for those of you watching, will start in 8 minutes, I will get past the 2,000 mark, obviously, but I'm also completing this 4th chapter. I have just one more scene to write. So, and then I change POVs. I'm doing a double POV again. Because
that's so much harder to write.
In a way, yeah, it is. But I enjoy it. I don't often write it. I think most of mine are single POVs, except for this series. The first one was double POV as well, and I enjoyed that. So I'm doing the same thing now. And probably for the 3rd book as well. Oh, and there was Angel's Feather, where I sort of have double POV once in a while. Not a lot. I mean, in the first book, it's only the last chapter or something like that, because reasons why the protagonist can't speak at that point. I'm sorry. It's hard to talk about it without spoiling the book, but there's a reason. There's a reason. And I try to choose whether it's 1st person or 3rd person, depending on the character.
I just do 1st person all the time because that's my favorite, and I hate 3rd person.
Yeah.
To write, I don't mind reading it. It makes no difference for me.
Yeah, the thing is, like, for the warriors, these are like medieval warriors.
Yeah,
they're kind of all have their things they don't want out there, so it makes more sense to be a 3rd person POV. And I did the same, like, for Adam, who's the protagonist of Angel's Feather. 1st person worked great, but for Michael, who's the flyer squad leader and who's like sort of a commander, doesn't know much about feelings, didn't even know he had feelings. That's wrong. It doesn't make sense to put him in 1st person POV.
Yeah.
So 3rd person worked. For the next book, which will focus on a different flyer, whose name is Samandriel. Shamsiel is from a different book. But Samandriel is kind of brash and in your face, so 3rd person POV for him, no way. That's what I'm trying to do. Just match it a bit to their personality.
Yeah.
Not always working. KJ is writing 3rd POVs.
3
3 main
storylines.
Wow, that's a lot, man.
That's a lot to keep track of.
The thing is, like, I'm super excited because if we do all the sprints in May, I think I'll get to writing the first witch book by the end of May.
I'm so excited.
All the delays.
Yeah.
I have like 600 words on it because I couldn't hold myself. But yeah, I was supposed to start the first book in May.
Yeah.
But because of all the delays, I thought I wouldn't be able until June. But if we do all those write-ins, by the time you come back from your lengthy trips around Europe, I might just have a couple of books finished. Maybe.
That's so exciting.
I don't know why you're so excited about it. I mean, I know why I am, but they haven't even revealed a lot about it.
I mean, it's got witches.
Well, yeah. It's got an antisocial witch that hates everybody, so.
Yeah.
Natalie also has many POVs and storylines and subplots to track. Great. It's awesome. Like, I have, like, my werewolf universe has so many tribes and so many main people in all tribes.
Yeah.
They're kind of sort of contained in some of the books, not in all of them. And for the third one I was working on and decided to just postpone because of publishing schedules, I have like the werewolf world and the fae world, and everyone's against things, and it just goes bad all the time. And I also have 3 people in the main relationship, so keeping track of all the arms, legs, and mouths is kind of difficult sometimes.
And the waist.
Oh God. But that, you know, funny and disgusting as it is, that's an easy typo to make.
Oh yeah, it's just such a great one. Like there aren't as many other ones that like are that gross. From being something sweet to being something really gross.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think that's what makes it so freaking great.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we're horrible people. Katie's spreadsheet work. I also feel like Trello works because you have all these cards that are kind of visual.
For keeping track of subplots or for
subplots, all the POV, stuff like
that. I just always do mine in Scrivener these days.
Yeah, but I mean, if you have a lot of storylines and you see how they're connected, I think I'm saying that would be closer to mind mapping, would work better.
Yeah.
Can do like diagrams.
Some people who like, you know, stick things up on the wall, which I used to do a little bit, who like color code different, you know, subplots and different characters and stuff, so you can see how your pacing's going.
Yeah, I no. I'd get bored midway through. Yeah. I mean, if I can find a way to do it online, that's fine. But otherwise, not so much. That's why I like Trello, because you can just have the visual boards. Not that I've used it much lately, but
I think I used it for one day. I organized everything, and then I've never logged on again.
Perfect sense. I do have all the planning and plotting for the Clueless Detectives thing there, because that's a bit different. A lot of characters, a lot of side plots, and we'll probably use that. Plus, I'm not the only one working on it, so it helps to have that.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean, it helps because in Scrivener right now, I just have the chapter name and whose POV it is.
Yeah, you can give all your different things different symbols as well. If you're,
yeah, I don't.
I do. For mine, I just give mine whether I've written it or haven't written it or I'm halfway through. They're the symbols I use.
Yeah, I don't use those because I always write in order, so just doesn't help much.
I think I just like giving it a gold star.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
it just feels like an achievement. That's literally it.
I'm like, oh shit, we're supposed to start, so.
Oh, were we? Yeah, I'll be the goal. Okay.
Okay, let's do 20. We'll do that. Yeah, let's do 20 minutes of sprinting and then we'll chat some more.
Okay.
Go.
really strange.
And time.
Yay!
I think I had a good one.
Yeah, I feel like I went okay on that one too.
Let's just calculate first before
Yeah.
we celebrate. Oh, I did.
Mine was 623, which is my best so far.
843.
Oh, wow. Well done.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised. I didn't expect it to go that well. Natalie got 362, which is great.
Nice.
We did great today. I'm really proud of us. I've got like almost 2,600, 2,572.
That's like, we've got like pretty much exactly the same because of my writing I did before.
Still, it's pretty good. Like, if I manage to dictate for like 2 sessions today, I might reach 5K.
Nice. That's exciting.
Well, let's see if that happens first. We'll celebrate.
Are you up to your day 2 goals yet? With the words from today?
Let me check. I might be. Yeah, I'm a little over that.
Yay!
On to day 3, people. On to day 3. This is freaking embarrassing. Honestly, it's just freaking embarrassing. Oh my Lord. It's like...
All right, we're going fine.
Yeah.
Everything will be fine.
Yeah, we're fine. It's fine. Everything's going to be fine. I'm not a million words behind. I'm only like 150K or something.
Yeah, what should we be on today?
Oh, I don't know.
I think we should be on 150 or 160 today.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not happening.
Yeah.
And I didn't mean like, I'm like 140K behind. So better than I thought.
Yeah.
Could be worse.
Yeah. At least we did something.
Yeah, at least we wrote today. And we're writing again tomorrow. So I have high hopes.
Yeah.
I'm liking this story though. It's flowing nicely. Also,
yeah, I reckon.
I did
like 800 words.
I did not finish the chapter because there's a confrontation between 2 characters, and I stopped midway through it. Because the part leading to it, I kind of got into details. There's some touching and sighing and whatever. Plus, one of the characters is kind of drunk out of his mind, so he's questioning everything, and he was like, no, that didn't happen. He didn't like smell my hair or anything. And they almost had a moment, and then the big cock block shows up, and it turns into a nasty confrontation. I'm loving this story. I'm really loving it.
That's so good.
But you know, I'm soon moving into assassination attempts and stuff like that. Like right in the next chapter.
Oh wow.
I may or may not have gotten the idea of this from not the story, just the assassination attempt plot point from the Stormlight Archive.
Nice.
I'll try to say something that doesn't spoil a lot, but can give you a hint. Remember that sort of attempt on the kings or whatever he was live with the broken saddle?
Yeah.
Remember who was responsible for that?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, something similar.
Okay.
If you haven't read the Stormlight Archives by Brandon Sanderson, why?
Yeah. Like, what are you doing? Get it on audio.
With your life. Yeah, get it on audio is absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
Tamara, yeah, we had a pretty good session. KG had 545 words. Congratulations on that. Yeah, we're all doing it today. Maybe if you know about this ahead of time and it's not a spur of the moment decision, you can join us tomorrow, Tamara. We start at the same time and we're sprinting. So
it'll be on my channel though.
Yeah, tomorrow. It will be on Claire's channel tomorrow. That's important to say. Because otherwise
no one will find it. Yeah.
Her channel is listed down below, along with her link to the free books she's offering.
Oh, yeah.
Which you should definitely get. Small announcement. I did buy her final bundle in the Charlie Davis mysteries yesterday. A bundle I didn't know was out already because Amazon sucks. And you said you'll release it after the book 9 release, like a month later. And I was like, you released it earlier than that? Because it hadn't been a month.
No, it had been a month. I released it a month after. To keep in the 30-day cliff. It was like 30 days after.
So book 9 was released on February 28th?
Yeah.
How? Where was I? I don't know. Sure it had been released in March.
No.
I'm positive.
No. It came out in February.
I'm an awful person. Basically, it's books I keep an eye on that I missed because reasons. Great. So I got that. So I'll probably be reading that for the foreseeable future after I finish the book I'm reading now. Which is actually a reread, but it's just so funny.
What is it?
It's called Rule Breaker. It's a gay romance, a contemporary one, which the reason why I got this book is a kind of a funny story. A friend of mine said, "Oh, have you seen that book? I completely hate it." I was like, I haven't even heard about it. And then I read the sample. And then I clicked buy. And then I finished it. And then got the second book in the series. And then I decided I wanted to read this again. The main characters are a partner in a law firm and his assistant. And the banter between them is absolutely ridiculous. And each chapter is prefaced by a short email. It's an exchange between them. And it's like, Margaret from accounting wants to know if she can have her assistant back. Apparently, he's outside my office discussing penis sizes with you loudly. And then there was a reply like, the other day, whatever, it was another partner, wondered why I don't call you sir. It's kind of 50 Shade-ish to me, but if you insist, I can try it. What's wrong with you guys? And their entire dialogue is kind of like that, banter and super funny jabs. And I just, yeah. Can you see why I like it? Like,
yeah.
And the second book in the series is kind of ridiculous as well. The main characters are an actor who's just getting back into the swing of things. He took a break to care for his son, and a model. And there's a bit of a misunderstanding at first, and the actor totally believes he's a very stupid person.
Right.
And, and the model decides to play into it badly, like badly into it. And he pushes his buttons all the time. And instead of the email, it's a reply to fan mail.
Right. Yeah.
And one of them was like, thank you for inquiring about my penis size. I couldn't tell you because they haven't invented a magnifier large enough for me to measure it. Or, thank you for sending me a prostate massager. I can't use it though because I have a stick up my arse that's shoved so far I can't get it out. And he didn't like send them. He gave them to the actor to just go through them. Because at first, I mean, you don't figure that out until a few chapters in when there's this scene. And I was like, why is this guy answering like that? Like, this is ridiculous. And then you realize it wasn't his replies. It was something entirely different. But I was like, on the first letter, I was like, he just told your friends you have a small dick. Why? Natalie says her book series will have 9 books in it. Well,
nice.
That's nice. I mean,
mine's gonna have more than 9. I'm up to the 9th one.
Yeah,
but it will keep going for the foreseeable future.
It's better. When's the second Baxter and Co. mystery coming out again?
I changed the date on that one.
Well,
it's like I'm like a quarter of the way through it.
So a couple of months.
Yeah. It takes longer to write because it's 2 points of view, and they take me longer.
Who?
What?
Whose points of view? The main character's first one?
From Baxter and Co. It just takes me longer because there's 2 characters.
Yeah, and I was asking which 2? The same 2?
Oh yeah. Always the same 2.
Cool.
Yeah. Sorry. I understand. Yeah, it's okay. We'll stick with the same 2 characters.
By the way, your male lead, I don't like his romantic interest in the list in the first book. I mean, I'm like, meh. Yeah. She's not impressive at all. She's nice and stuff, but
yeah. I want to chat with you about this, but like also don't want to spoil anything. So I'm like,
it's okay.
Oh.
Okay, so everyone, thank you for being here with us today. We had loads of fun, and we're doing this again tomorrow. Do we have stuff to promote that we haven't already?
Not really. I'm working on a paranormal romance that will be out soon.
I'm working on a alternate universe medieval warriors thing that will be out.
You just released a book as well.
Then, I just released real boss fights like last Monday.
Yeah.
It's a week. Great. Reviews are nice.
Very nicely formatted.
Yes, very nicely formatted. I'm really proud of that. Natalie asks if there's a wolf on your t-shirt.
No, it's a cat with laser eyes.
Okay.
Let's see. Hold on. I don't know. Can you see?
Yeah. Oh my God, it's so cool. I've just released a book. Thank you, Claire. I'm not good at promoting my stuff anymore. It's because I've been away for so long. A week is just so long for me. So we'll see you all tomorrow on Claire's channel. In the meantime, head over to clairekauter.com/free-stuff and get the 3 free books. You also have a link to my newsletter in the description down below. And soon you'll have 2 newsletters, depending on your reading interests, and 2 books to get for free.
Nice.
And I also have something like alinadeshpopescu.com/free reads, something like that. It makes things so much easier.
Yeah.
Than just going through the story of there's a link to my newsletter in the description, and if you go there and sign up, there's a free. No. I mean, I've already worked all year on the new website. Maybe I get it released this month. Not sure yet. My dog is going insane. Okay, so we're going to go offline now because otherwise we'll be here until tomorrow when the other stream starts. Everyone have a good night because you've been staying up late, and we'll see you again same time tomorrow on Claire's channel, which again is linked in the description down below. I did that well. Okay, bye everyone.
Bye.